Hello there, Tale with Armageddon report. Yes, we've got many storms, two, in their final warnings. Let's talk about the Northwest Pacific with Sanba. Sanba down to the final warning on this storm after being as high as a super typhoon. So down to apparently 52 miles per hour as of the latest advisory. And over here in the Eastern Pacific, Kristy has become post-tropical, and there's a final advisory on that still. However, the potential for dangerous surf and rip current conditions. And we've got Hurricane Lane. Lane, forecasted to weaken with tropical depression at some point. And then over the Atlantic coast, we have this thing, Nadine. Yes, Tormentor Tropical Nadine, who's apparently going to hang out near the Azores Islands and possibly not ever get there, and just because the spaghetti models show it kind of like curving back around, so it might offer something to keep. I don't know. It doesn't look like it'd even get potentially close enough that it's still a potential possibility, but I haven't seen any mention, at least from the NHC side, of what the effects to the Azores Islands would be. Right, so that's your yes, your cyclone news. Here's the U.S. national hazards. I can't get that word out of my mouth today. Flood watches, high wind watches, and apparently it's winter up here. Right, we've got what colours we got? We've got freeze watches, frost advisories, severe weather statements, apparently. Freeze warning. Okay, see, they all share the same colours, basically. So up here in the north, it has become invierno. Right, that is the word for winter, isn't it? Today, there is actually a slight risk on the map, the yellow thing, because of a 5% chance of a tornado. So here's your wind probability today. 5% for hail, but 5% chance of a tornado. And it was actually earlier a NHC-related thing where, there's a really low probability that it would have actually turned into any official type of tropical cyclone, but it could have. Anyway, so that type of storm is now what's generating the tornado threat, or what was related to it, or whatnot. It's a 5% chance. So, for instance, if you pick this random point in Georgia, that means there's a 5% chance that that random point, or someone within a 25-mile radius of them, will see a tornado today. How about tomorrow? Tomorrow, much higher, and they have put a significant area, they being the Storm Prediction Center. So as high as a 30% chance of severe weather, and if you go and scroll down at somewhere, it says, let's see if I can find it, something about winds and a few tornadoes. Yeah, there we go. Damaging wind and a few tornadoes will be the primary threats. So what you have here is as high as a 30% chance in the red area. That would be like, for instance, North Carolina. There's nearly a 1 in 3 chance that that random point or someone within a 25-mile radius of them will see some sort of severe weather event, which is most likely going to be wind. And then in the black hatched area is where the significant severe weather threat exists. So presumably that's going to be significant winds, but it could also be significant tornadoes, probably not a significant hail. So significant winds would be, as opposed to just 58 miles per hour and greater, 75 miles per hour and greater, which, puts it at the status of like a Category 1 hurricane type of wind. I mean, obviously it would be different if it were coming from a hurricane as opposed to just like a straight-line wind gust type storm threat. But if it were tornadoes, it would be, as opposed to just EF0 and greater, it would be EF2 or greater tornadoes. And if it were hail, as opposed to just 1 inch or larger, 2 inch or larger hail. So yes, tomorrow, but after that, it's just, if you go back, it's green. So, nothing after that, though. So tomorrow, if you are on the East Coast, you should be paying attention. Yes, SevereWeatherTV.com is the official homepage of this screencast. Yep, as WickedWix is WICKEDWX.com, and Cyclocane is CYCLOCNE.com. Can't say it. Anyway, that's it for today. Enjoy your day.